Joining me now is House Majority Leader Steny Hoyer. Steny, great to have you with us tonight. Appreciate your time.
And always good to be with you.
I'm not giving up.
I hear that.
I'm not giving up.
No strong views on this.
No, I need to know, what is your response to John Boehner, the minority leader in the House, saying it's dead, it's not going to pass? What do you say?
He says it's not going to win, and very frankly, if it doesn't win, the losers are not going to be the Democratic members of Congress or the Democrats in general. It's going to be the American people. It's going to be families who are being priced out of the market, individuals who can't get insurance because they have pre-existing conditions. It's going to be the American public who's going to see prices spiral for government, for families, and for individuals, small businesses. They're all going to lose. This is not an option. Prices are driving people out of health care coverage, out of the confidence of being covered so they can get health care they absolutely need. So when John Boehner and Mitch McConnell and others say they're winning this battle, as Mitch McConnell said, very frankly, if winning means that we do not make sure that Americans have health care coverage, that's not a win that I think the American people want.
Was the president direct enough yesterday, in your opinion? Did he get mission accomplished in dealing with all of the talking head shows to get his point across? Are you comfortable with his performance?
I think the president is one of his strengths is he projects thoughtfulness to the American people. I think he did that during the course of the campaign. I think he's doing it now. But Ed, he was at the University of Maryland. There were 18,000 people there. It was on television, as you know, and he was very forceful. He was very forceful about the need for a public option to do exactly what you said it needed to do: give us competition and bring prices down.
That's what
and
I
give
find,
access.
But Steny, that's what I find so amazing. He goes on the stump and he riles up the crowd. He says all the right things, but then when he comes back inside the Beltway and he has to talk to his own party, he's not as demanding in person or in these interviews as he is to a crowd. And I just can't get away from the contrast on this. And now you've got Boehner saying, well, it's dead, it's not going to pass.
Well, I think Boehner's wrong. I think it is going to pass. We're working very hard on it. I've been working hard on it just today. We're going to be working hard on it tomorrow and the next day and the day after until we get this passed. Clearly, Ed, as you and I both know, the American public is very conflicted. They're very worried that what they have now, which they feel some degree of confidence in, they know the prices are going up. They know they're going up very fast, and they're going up so fast that they may be priced out of the market. Nevertheless, they have been made to be fearful of what the options are. So it's very important that we inform the American people. Too many people trying to incite the American people.
Well, they say that you haven't.
What the president tries to do, and he did during the course of his campaign, was try to inform people. He did that yesterday, I thought, in a thoughtful manner. You thought it was not tough enough or strong enough, but he certainly has been pretty strong that the public option is absolutely essential if we're going to bring prices down.
Well, you got 4 out of 5 bills in the Congress, House and Senate combined, that call for a public option. How can the president walk from that? Why can't he make the demand right now? If he's not counting on any Republican votes, and your counterpart in the House is saying, well, it's dead, heck, let's go for the jugular. Let's do whatever we want to do on this deal. I mean, if this was the Republicans in power, that's the way they'd play ball.
They would play ball to the extent that they had the votes to do so. That's our concern. We've got to make sure that we have the necessary votes in the House and the Senate to pass not only a public option, but to pass the bill as well. And that's what we're working on.
Have you operated in good faith? I mean, they're claiming that it's got to hit the reset button and bipartisanship hasn't been there. I need to hear from you tonight throughout all of this. Mr. Majority Leader Steny Hoyer with us. Have you been a good faith negotiator and listened to the Republicans?
And I think the answer to that is yes. Now, Mr. Steny, who gave the response to the president's speech when he gave a speech to the joint session of Congress, Mr. Steny said he believed we were 80% in agreement. Now, I don't know that every Republican agrees on that, but that's what he said in response to the president's speech. If that's the case, I'm going to certainly reach out and have been reaching out as to where is that 80%. Let's talk. As a matter of fact, as you know, Roy Blunt, the former Republican whip's good friend of mine, we met 6 months ago. He's head of their health task force, and I've invited him to give me alternatives. Now, very frankly, we haven't gotten very far along that path, but we're still prepared to hear what their alternatives are and what the 80% they can agree on. Let's talk. to 20%.
Sounds to me like the September stall is well into effect. Steny Hoyer,
Ed, I don't think. Ed, I think, unfortunately, the bottom line is when DeMint says that they want to make health care the president's Waterloo, it's all about defeating the president's plan, not about providing health care for the American public.
Congressman Hoyer, great to have you with us again tonight. Thanks so much.
Always good to be with you, Ed.
Big